I just wanted to get some information. I got to meet somebody when I was here. I don't know necessarily if you're a guest, a customer, or if you're an owner
I'm
or
Calvin,
management.
one of the owners.
Okay.
So, yep.
Are you?
Yep.
Well, it's really nice to meet you.
You as well.
And I really love this establishment.
Thank you.
Yes.
We're happy to be here for you.
Absolutely. Okay, you take care.
Okay, thank you. You too.
Bye. Well, what do you think of that? I got to meet one of the owners, one of them, and I was talking to him off camera because I don't know necessarily how some people may feel about being on camera, so I don't do it right away. But I asked, would it be okay? Is there anything you'd like to say? Or because sometimes I don't really know if my whole intent wasn't really first to go and interview or talk to somebody. With that being said, he said it would be okay, and thank you. I hope that they are blessed abundantly in whatever ways they need be. Okay, down the brick road. So I'm heading back to the car. I found out their hours do vary. They have a Facebook page. They have a website, if I'm not mistaken. And you can always call to find out. And it's better that way to make sure. I think they still have a girls' night out the last Saturday, if I'm not mistaken, he said, of each month. But he did mention it dwindled down a lot, but there is still a few people that I am hoping. I am quite consumed with doing a lot of different things that I'm doing, but I go back and forth to Logan every so often, still see Kay for electrolysis, which is mainly dominantly right now on my eyebrows. Okay, I like them very thin, so I've been trying to still get rid of eyebrows. It's been taking quite a while, but I had laser. I got all electrolysis on my face, and I got electrolysis right here, my nose. But I got laser throughout my entire body, just about, minus a few places. I have really received amazing results. Hopefully sometime I will get to stop by Kay's, not today, when I'm not actually there getting treatments, and maybe I can get some video footage there. But Kay has been a hell of a person helping me getting through that process. Once I started to realize a lot of things, one of the things I wanted more than anything, and I never forgot, when I was like 11-ish, 6th grade. I was in 6th grade, which if I wouldn't have been held back a year, that would have been 7th grade for me. But I was in 6th grade. And with that being said, that probably means I was approximately 10 or 11. And I noticed my first pubic hairs, and I didn't want those pubic hairs to come in. And when they came in more and 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 more. And I remember days of going and looking in the mirror, hoping my chest, I hope I don't get hair on my chest. See, I naturally had a response of, this is not what I want. I like this hair, okay? I like it. I like it. And I like a little bit of hair here. And for me, I like a little bit of hair down there. Okay, it's for me. But check this out. I don't want to be like a girl. When you get into talking about yourself, then people kind of take maybe offense to it because they might be different. And the truth, they might be the things that you don't want for you. They might have them in their life. It might be in their life. And here's the thing, I didn't say that I don't like to see people like that. I said I don't want it. And that becomes very confusing too when you're going through transitional steps and you're trying to explain to people. Some people will feel that maybe you're being insensitive to them and that you're more focused about yourself. I'm trying to get to know myself. Psychology is very difficult. I didn't want to specialize in it. And I realized how difficult it is to live the simplest of tiny little life. For fulfillment for me shouldn't have been that complicated. A home somewhere where I want to live. A nice home that I could decorate the way I wanted to. Myself. For wherever my head is, there is my home, right? That's gospel. But not your idea of it, which is usually pretty brutal to the human race. Now with that being said, I like nice things and I wanted to be able to put my life together nicely. I didn't realize how challenging it would be. And when you start realizing how shrewd American culture is, you realize enough of fucking goddamn speakers telling people to be more supportive of others. Figure out why the hell you can't fulfill your tiny little life in your head when all it is about is getting yourself together and being able to be a blessing into the lives of others, if that's what they receive it as. Okay? I always tell people I'm available, but that doesn't mean I'm going to jump at something. When I was talking about music and I was self-employed, I was looking at the possibilities of playing arenas. I was also disgusted because I realized, like in California, like in some other places, there's venues that have been around a long time and they're fucking dives, they're dumps, okay? Forget the people being there. I'm not talking about the people. The atmosphere itself is a dump. It's not rock and roll, you fucking pieces of shit. It's lack of fucking goddamn ability to be couth. I don't know the right words to say, but one thing I hate is rock and rollers for too many years have been foul-mouthing, sloppy living, and fronting it as that's what rock and roll is all about. And God has let me know bullshit. The real rock is in getting it right with God and knowing that your enemy is nothing compared to you. They're lucky to be the spit running down your fucking chest. Tell them that that's a blessing. That you don't see your enemy as inferior. Unless, oh, I could slip on that. The enemy's head. For God has said the enemy will be my hold still. For this photo shoot, that would be hot, wouldn't it? The rock and rollers on a magazine. Yeah, and then I get to what? Dressed in a really, really hot, very glamorous. Oh, let the glamour ring. Vibrant. Come on, that's exotic, yeah. And what? Oh, you know, the little delicate BDSM, submissive, kind of bottomish kind of personality, you know, is filled with life, you know, gets to model with some real tough rockers. And they are my footsteps. So I park down here. I want to get this. Because they have like minimal parking, I guess, here for like 2 hours or something, limited parking. Front street. And custard. So with that being said, I was looking at playing different venues, but I wasn't in tune to a lot of things. I saw things, like, of course, on TV, or I've been to mega churches. I love a mega church kind of atmosphere, but I don't want to just do one atmosphere. I don't like the outdoors because this. Sometimes maybe, but I'm being honest. I don't like to be outdoors when I'm playing music because then the hair continuously goes in my face. And then people will say, well, tie your hair back. I don't want to. Sometimes I do. Sometimes. Look, I don't know how to put it into words. I don't want to play outside. I happen to like nice environments that are climate controlled. The humidity, the temperature. Okay? I wasn't looking at playing the way that other people do. God has let me know, put yourself in the crowd there. Would you like that? And the answer is no. I wouldn't. Okay, that's deep into the crowd of people. What can you see? I was always the one who tries to make it to the stage. I want to see the people up close. I want the opportunity to say hi to them. If they won't be a bunch of snooty pieces of shit, because a lot of them are, is what you find out. I was thinking about putting on putting a few more videos online so people can make up their mind as to whether or not they can handle me being a human or not. In fact, I think we all should. And if you realize, wow, you know, yeah, that's attractive. You know, well, there you go. There's somebody who might be a nice connection for you once in a while. And when you get involved in going to church functions, in some ways, people like Michael Jackson at least had video imagery of doing something more than just going around and entertaining people while they drink up. How do you see yourself, says somebody like Joel Osteen? Well, I saw myself like that. I saw myself hugging and taking photographs with other people and being of help, ministering to them, saying hi, giving them gifts. Okay? Time to love, not for the rest of my life, okay? For a season of time. And guess what I found out? The Christian community is a bunch of fucking assholes that are fucking going around and promoting that there's needs around the world because I wanted to volunteer then, not now that I'm doing something. See, that's when it happens. I was already self-employed. I was looking to expand on what's going on in my brain. Now, all these people need help, huh? And guess what ended up happening? Tracilyn Michael is the one that ended up needing the most help that she knew. And then Tracilyn learned that there's something connected to our brain. It's a different kind of warfare that the United States military didn't inform me about, you fucking goddamn selfish pieces of shits. Psychological intelligence department. And evidently they do things in numbers, and they like to do things in numbers in your own life with age, which is fake. It's not real, okay? Get into the words. Restoration come upon you when you start realizing these things. They say this is the information age. I'm convinced we're going to start learning a lot more, and many people's prayers are going to start to become answered. Are you one of those people who cried and cried for years and prayed and spoke to? If there's anything of the universe, anything out there in the world, up there in the sky, down below, where are you? Pay attention to your thoughts and your brain. Be familiar with what life is to you specifically. Surrender to the truth inside of your brain. What is it? I don't know. In my opinion, the Bible is a better place to go if you remain open to what God may be sharing with you, which is to learn more about that there is a God and why God even created. Do you know that a lot of people don't even know that the reason God created humans in accordance to the Bible is because God was alone and wanted a relationship? Have you ever felt that way? I'm alone. I would love to have a relationship. Well, there you go. Thank God, the creator of absolutely everything and knows everything. The absolute, the definite. And understand that as a lot of people jump forth into Jesus, I don't know where you are. Jesus might not right now be the answer, but you may need other information depending where you are psychologically. And the Old Testament and the Bible, which a lot of people perceive it as being a difficult learning, difficult writings, you want to get to the Jesus part. And God lets me know you want to start on page 1. You want to go through the names. For me, I don't know about you. You got to figure that one out by praying, asking, and then submit more to the truth. What do you want to do? Don't do it because Tracilyn did it. Don't do it because other people do it. What do you really want to do? It's a big book. A lot of writing. You may need to get assistance. How am I going to take care of myself? Because once you get going, you may find out that it's going to consume you in time. And when it does, you're going to find out you can't do life the way that supposed world is doing it. And that is the truth. Okay? Maybe not for everybody. I find that hard to believe in. We're all going through our own battles. And who knows where people are in eternity, meaning forevermore. Okay, we might not all be living for the last X amount of years. Some people may be what they call old souls. They've been around a lot longer. Maybe they were not foreign words, so to speak. I'm sure we're going to be learning more about ourselves and entering more into learning that there is more than we realize. This is good, y'all. This is good. You like? Oh, I like. This is very good. Papa. Okay. Tracilyn Michael is ready to head back to Dayton, Ohio. I'm very grateful that I got to meet the gentleman, one of the owners. I didn't want to ask him, you know, he just got there. I understand the beginning of opening and all the other stuff because I used to do entertainment and I used to be involved differently in life and, you know, in my own thing. So I would rather come back anyway when they're already doing stuff, you know, and then, meaning they're already open or during regular business hours. And then I can grab some, hopefully, video inside the next time. I might not know everything that I'm talking about, I'm aware that everything I'm talking about is not necessarily meant for everyone all the time, all the way through. My intention is to be quite honest, sharing my life pretty much with myself, and anything else abroad that would embrace it. Whatever it may mean. You can always scan it ahead. You don't have to listen to the entire message. You don't have to listen at all. Go on to the next video. I do music, and I'm looking forward to sharing my music in the years coming. We will find out. Bye for now. This is Tracilyn and Michael, Intelligent Operations VK.